Hey guys, it's Girl Jade. Anyway, I got some messages with questions pertaining to my paranormal vlog video, which I did say that I would answer them in a video. Took me a little while longer than I thought because I worked a little bit later, or a little bit late tonight. So I got home, ate, just relaxed for a little bit, and now I'm answering them. Now, I have them all written down on here because I don't want to be like, reach through the computer to scroll through the questions. So, yeah. Um, Number one, have you had any experiences with dark spirits? I will say yes, which will be explained later on through the questions about what I mean. Number two, ever noticed any unexplained scratches, claw marks, or been attacked? Been attacked, like, no. I can't say that I have been. I'm guessing you mean attacked more than just getting scratched or clawed. Then that would be no. I have had scratches, marks, things like that. And I'll also answer number three. If so, where did you find the marks? I've had a claw mark that went from like almost my hairline down, like yeah, on my neck. I found them on my arms, my legs, my stomach. I think I've even found a few that were on my back. And these are not cat claw marks because I've had cats my entire life. I know what they look like, what they feel like after you've been scratched. I've also had like 3 marks in a row on my arms, legs. Thankfully, they leave my face alone, so I don't have to like cover it up with a bandage and go to work because I do work around food and I have to have it covered. I've also woken up with a handprint bruise around my upper arm. I have some big arms. No one's hand will fit around my arms. So yeah, when you have a handprint like this and the fingers touch, yeah, I know it wasn't a person. Let's see. Ever had dreams where, or this number 4, ever had dreams where you were the subject of a ritual or being surrounded by dark figures? No. Number 5, ever experienced any other feelings other than being nauseous or sick during these encounters? The only thing I can say that I have felt, since I've been dealing with this for quite some time, I don't get the nauseousness or the sick feeling anymore. It's just that feeling of dread, like, ugh, I know what this is, I know it's bad, and I don't want to deal with it. Let's see. Number 6, did you notice any health problems during these times? No. The only health problems I've really ever had is just the common cold or allergies constantly, which is why I'm always like sniffling or coughing. So, um, this one I actually found interesting. Number 7, have you ever been abducted by aliens or thought you have been? No. But I do believe that there is another life form out there. I don't believe that we are the only life form in this vast expanse of galaxies. Number 8, which spirit is your favorite or the nicest, I guess you would say? I actually have a couple. Back when I lived with, or in my, well, he was my stepdad until my mom died. Before then, I was like, I'm not going to associate with you being my stepdad. There was this 4-year-old little boy that would run up and down the halls. He was like 4 years old, blonde, maybe like 80s outfit, and like half his face was burned. He was just a little trickster ghost. He would freak everyone out, but he always followed me wherever I went. Like if I moved, he was there. He followed me, and I haven't seen him in quite a few years actually. Another one would be my mom makes an appearance every now and then. I'm grateful for that because I know that it's good to know she's still around. And the other one is a guy who was like a father to me when my real dad wasn't around. Me and him do have a relationship now. We finally figured out why we just didn't. I guess we never got along when I was growing up. But we have a father-daughter relationship now, so it's all good. But this other guy, he was like my second dad, and he'll lately he'll show up with my mom around. So the last time I saw them was at the previous house I lived at with my ex. They were standing at the fence line in the yard. It was good to see them. Now here's the one that I said I would explain about the dark spirits. What's the worst spirit you've ever dealt with? The worst one I ever dealt with, it started when I was in the 8th grade and we had a school trip to Washington, D.C. I took pictures, I've got to take pictures. I was that person who had like a camera attached to my eyeball going click, click, click. And in a few of the pictures, it started out, we were on a bus, and there was a woman standing at the front of the bus. None of the windows were down, and it was one of those old Polaroid cameras, the ones where you have to do this to develop it quicker, So a friend of mine, she was sitting in the seat next to me, was doing this while I was taking more pictures. And we looked at the picture, and there's this woman standing there, and her hair is billowing. Okay, that's a little bit odd, but sure. I'm used to this, whatever. I wish I still had these pictures so I could show you. And then I took another one of another friend in front of me, and he's like standing up a little bit over the seat, and it looks like he has a hand around his neck trying to choke him. I was like, okay, I am done taking pictures now. So, I get home from Washington, D.C., and I'm babysitting some kids, and they're out on the trampoline. I'm sitting outside watching them, and across the street in the woods, I see this black figure standing there, and he's got these glowing red eyes. That scared the crap out of me. I saw him for a while after that, and then I just never saw him again. When my daughter was she wasn't even 2 yet. So about a little bit younger than 2 to 3, she complained about seeing this thing standing outside of where we lived, and it was black, and it had glowing red eyes. I did not like the fact that it was tormenting my child, because kids are very susceptible to that kind of stuff. Thankfully, she has not seen anything since then, but because of that, she was afraid to go to sleep by herself for years, like a few years. Maybe about 2 or 3 years, she would not sleep in a room by herself. So yeah, anyway, if you guys have any more questions, I will gladly answer them in another video. But that is all the questions I have for this Paranormal Q and A. Anyway, guys, love you. Peace.